What's up guys, Silly Salmon Inc. here, back with another video. Today I got the Gundam Infinity Barbatos, so we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so this is one of the newer figure lines that Bandai came out with, and it's basically just a bunch of Gundam mecha in figure form instead of model kit form. So we're gonna take a look at the box really quick. Yeah, it's nothing special. There's the figure right there, the name, Gundam Barbatos. It's from Iron-Blooded Orphans. Really good series. There's a little picture of a cel-shaded animated animation model, Gundam Infinity logo. There's the weapons. And here are the rest of the figures of the lot. You see there's the Gundam Helios, RX-78, Wing Gundam, the Inistray, and the Barbatos. And if you collect all of them, you get a Build-A-Figure, which is the Zaku. Yeah, you gotta get all 5. And they promote customization, which is neat. But I don't have any other figures of the line. And he fell over. Anyway, so we're just gonna open this thing right up. Okay, so here's the figure all out of the packaging. One little small note here is that that's a whole flippin' not a render. That's a whole piece of artwork right there. Ah, nice. I love the animation style of Iron-Blooded Orphans. Anyway, yeah, so here's the figure. I literally took it out and I grabbed it and I was like, okay, this is a interesting thing here. So for one, it's feels a little cheap. I mean, I expected from looking at it. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna look at the details real quick. So painting on the figure includes the majority of the red, like on the feet, and the little crotch area, I believe, and also it's either the white or the gray that's painted here. The blue, the grays, you can sort of tell what's plastic and what's paint, I hope. The shoulder just popped off. That's fun. The shoulder pivots, yeah, to make room for articulation. That's not what. I am so confused. This is my first impressions of this thing. I didn't mess around with it at all. This is weird. I might have to come back to this when I am a little bit more ready. Yeah, but painting is fairly decent for a figure of this quality. The backpack does not come off, I believe. That feels stuck in there. That's not stuck in there. But that's because that's the point of these figures. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So we're going to look at articulation. But let me put on the skirt. Let me put the skirt back on. That was interesting. Okay. Articulation. Like I said, the shoulder pivots. I'm not sure why. Because that's how far the arm stretches out. There's the elbow, and there's no twisting here. There's the wrist, goes around, it's on a ball joint. This is actually ratcheted, which is pretty nice. The arm, all the way around, 360, epic. Okay, the head can look right that much, can look to the left that much. It looks up. That's how far it looks up. That's how far it looks down. I mean, it looks like it's looking down, I guess. The waist, there's a twisty swivel right there. No, well, there's a little bit of a crunch. Anyway, the legs. So since this thing has skirts, it gets in the way of the legs. So the leg goes forward only that far, back that far. The knee can like touch the backpack though. That's pretty neat. The knee bends like that much. The foot, it's a ball joint, so it spins around 360 and kind of rocks to the side like about that much. That's it. That's all you get. That's all she wrote. Yeah. The knees are also ratcheted. That's fun. Okay, so the accessories for this figure include Mace-chan, which is entirely in gray and is also currently bending downwards because of the weight of the actual mace. And this looks a little out of proportion, honestly. It looks a little small. And then also the sword. These are a little malleable. It's missing white detail right there. But yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming the way you do this is you just kind of, yeah, there you go. You just slide it in there. And it holds it amazingly. Yep, okay, mace. The mace doesn't want to go in. Oh, there it goes. You gotta kind of feed it through. Yeah, look at that. It's holding them. Isn't that interesting? I just turn it over and then, oh my god. Watch this, this is hilarious. Yep, can barely hold the sword. Anyway, it probably can hold it better if you do this with two hands. Let me feed it through. Yeah, that's better. So those are the accessories. All right, and there are also some extras included in this little figure set, I guess. And starting off with the Zaku machine gun, because everyone could use a Zaku machine gun. And then another extra is a Heat Hawk, which has more detail than any of the other weapons. And I believe that this is purple plastic with the yellow painted on the end to represent the heat. So, since it gives you extra weapons, you can give Barbatos a gun. And now it's cursed because the machine gun is a beam weapon, I believe. Or maybe not. I don't think it is, actually. So technically it makes sense canonically. But yeah, and then you can also give your Barbatos a Heat Hawk. So it'll go in the hand. Look at that. Barbie can just slice stuff now. It can, you know, slice your onions. Make sure you don't sniff them. Don't cry. Anyway. But yeah, that's interesting. These are just the Build-A-Figure parts. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Those are really tight. I'm not doing the Heat Hawk again. Yeah, there's literally like no place to store any of your weapons on this thing. So, you know, it just kind of has to hold them. Or you put them in a baggie. Yeah. We like this stuff because it's fun. Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. So now you will bear witness to the amazing customization of this figure line, I suppose. Obviously I can't demonstrate it with just one figure, but you can see how, oops, well, You can see all the places that it comes apart, including the shoulders, because they're not like tabbed in or anything. Anyway, yes. So it basically comes apart like that. You can also take the legs off if you wanted to. And then you just have a Gundam crotch. It's an iron diaper. Look at that. We like it. We like it a lot. Anywho, yeah, that's some of the stuff you can do with this figure. I almost called it a kit. I'm too used to that. I'm too much of a weeb, I guess. So yeah, that's fun. Also, I was interested in seeing how well this thing articulates with the skirt off. That's how much it gets out. Forward, back. Obviously, it's going to get better with that. Splits. I didn't test the splits on this thing. That's how far it goes. That's it. And then it just falls back to being neutral pose because it doesn't want to hold a pose, I guess. Yeah, this thing cannot pose good, if I'm going to be fair. Oh, this figure's interesting. Okay. So this is my small, test run of the Gundam Infinity figure line. Honestly, I don't really know how to feel about these because, yeah, I mean, they're cheap figures, you know? It's just a budget figure of a Gundam mech. Honestly, you're better off getting an HG kit, or if you don't want to build it, get a Gundam Universe. I believe those are way better, honestly. These things are so budget, it's not even funny. I can't move the arms around and push on them without the shoulder pad just coming off of its little pegs here. Off of those little holes that it's got. See? I don't understand it. I don't understand why. I don't understand this. I don't get it. It's missing a lot of detail. There should be yellow on these shoulder pads, technically, if you want to be like that. There should be a lot of detail that isn't here. Oh, including gray on the front of the... Gray on the front of the toes. It's interesting, and also this torso is a little too thick. Yeah. Anyway. It's an interesting concept. I like the idea of affordable figures, but this has too many cost cuts. There's a lot of cuts since these are very cheaply made. If you know what I mean. I'm ranting at this point. So, will I be getting more of these? Maybe. I kind of like the look of the Zaku. I might try and see how it is fully complete, but that means I'd have to get 4 more figures just to complete a Zaku. Maybe, just to see what it's like, but I don't know. I doubt it. Anywho, this has been the review of the Gundam Infinity Barbatos figure. So, if you like what you see and would like more quality content from me, honestly, this is a very fast and quick video that I'm pumping out here, and it's a little low effort, not gonna lie, but you know, it's still my great personality of reviewing fun figures like this one. This is a fun figure. I like it. I like the idea. The execution, not so much. But hey, look, you can call this part of the form that they found the Barbatos in the anime, just missing the shield. Oh yeah, it also has it has these peg holes that are just there. I don't know why. Probably for something else later. They're definitely going to use those arms for something. Some kind of variant, I could imagine. Okay, this has been me ranting, and I might redo this. I'm gonna redo it. Okay, so this has been a review of the Gundam Infinity Barbatos figure. Definitely a little bit of a hot mess. If I'm gonna be completely honest, it's very cheaply made, very cheap paint, a lot of corners are cut, there's a lot of details missing, and the articulation is very lackluster. Considering this is a Bandai figure. And most Bandai figures, for the most part, in the past, are fairly good. I know some of their low budget figures aren't the best, but I think this still could have been good if they put a little bit more effort into it. Gundam is literally Bandai's like love child almost, sort of. It's one of their like main licenses, and they treat it like this. Honestly, I think this is only here in like the States and North America. I don't think this is in Japan. That would be very surprising if this is in Japan. This would definitely be more high end if it was in Japan. Anyway, yeah, this was probably made in like Bandai US. Well, it does say it's made for Bandai America, but it was produced in China, like the majority of the world's toys. But yeah, I mean, honestly, they got like, they're top of the market. This is top of the line stuff, you know? It's got ratchet joints. It's quality figure. Alrighty, that's been me ranting about a toy for about 2 minutes. Okay, if you like what you see, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and you'll catch me in a more enthusiastic video somewhere later on the line. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay silly, guys.